Hello, my name is Emily Powers, and today we're going to be discussing the benefits of blended learning within the classroom and how they benefit students. So, I am going to get started. So, first, we are going to be discussing the benefits of the three different types of blending learning models. So, there are many unique ways and advantages to implementing blended learning within the classroom to increase engagement and understanding for students. The first model being talked about is the station rotation model. This model allows students to rotate through the stations on a fixed schedule established by the teacher based on the specific classroom needs and topics they are discussing within their curriculum. And this gives students a sense of control over their learning and sets pace and path for their lessons. The next model that is going to be discussed is individual rotation model. And this is when the stations within this model are tailored towards every student's individual needs, and based on their performance is determined where they go throughout these stations. So this is really individualized based on the skills that they need to work on. The next model is the flipped classroom model. This is when students they come to the lesson prepared with having read all the resources and all the videos within the curriculum. And when they arrive to class, they are able to dive deeper and critically think about the content that they learned the night before. And this allows students to take ownership over their learning and dive into the content and really expose themselves to new concepts in learning. So those are the benefits of the learning models that I have found through the resources provided for us through this module. Another great benefit that blended learning has is it increases student engagement, I have found out. So blended learning offers many resources for students to work on within the different stations they complete in the resources provided for them. This is a quote from Wetzel. Through digital learning engagement tools, educators can create a more fun and engaging learning environment rather than simply reading off a text or a slideshow over video software. So having them actually engage in their learning allows for more comprehension since they're required to interact with content. Being exposed to different resources also keeps students attentive and increases engagement because they're constantly having to do something and their minds are constantly working. So that is the benefit, is engagement. Another major benefit for blended learning is efficient use of teacher and students' time. So implementing blended learning in the classroom prepares students for what materials are going to be used, along with utilizes their time better during the class. So it allows more one-on-one time with the teacher and gives students the opportunity to ask questions, and that is critical in the growth and development of students. And this is another quote by Wetzel: through the use of technology and blending learning, many of those tasks can be automated, allowing instruction to be spent more time helping students comprehend material and develop their skills. So if something really isn't coming clear to them, they have that opportunity in class. Since the teacher is monitoring the students, it allows them to ask questions if needed. Another major benefit that blending learning has is it gathers learner data for better insights on the direction that the student needs to go in their learning. So since blending learning has a wide use of technology, it provides teacher with specific student data used to determine their understanding with the curriculum. It is physical data that the teachers can use during conferences to assess students on understanding, and it determines if they need assistance with key concepts or if students need to be retaught content that they're really not understanding. That data will show those. So by using digital tools to gather data such as comprehension, engagement, and attendance, administrators can analyze trends and use their feelings to help students succeed based on where they need to go further on in their learning. Another benefit, another great benefit that blended learning has for students is higher order student discussion. Blended learning gives students the ability to pick specific resources that they learn best from based on the content learned in class, and that can be transferred into the discussion and allows all of the students to be exposed to those different resources they accumulate as a class. So based on every student finding information in different resources and key points, it creates for a better quality discussion. And it is said that most times students learn better from each other. And by finding those student-friendly resources, it allows for better comprehension for the student in understanding the curriculum. So students can think about the discussion questions, take their time articulating the response, and learn from their peers as they say what they have to say about the topic. So being able to discuss with their peers, ask questions is a really critical part of understanding. This also shows the teacher like what student knows which concepts and who needs help with what part of understanding. This is really important because student or teachers can also highlight certain information that students have hit on in their discussion, and that can be used as like their key concepts within curriculum. And these are my resources. I hope you enjoyed learning about blended learning and its benefits in the classroom. Thank you.